Good afternoon. I hadn't vlogged in a couple of days, so I thought I'd share a little bit. I finally got a nice decent background, and as you can see behind me there, it's always tricky because the camera's over here and I'm looking over there and it's like, I don't know which way to look. So something I'm going to have to get used to. But yeah, just thought I'd just sort of again follow up on some of the vlogs I've been doing. But this one's going to be a bit more art related. It's been, as I say, the last few years have been really encouraging for me, just seeing my art grow in lots of ways. A lot of people have always known I dabble and do little sketches and stuff like that, and I've always commented, but in the recent years that's become more prevalent, and no more so than in the last year just gone. Back in, was it 2012, I think it was, around about, one of my old work colleagues reached out to me about a project. So far, sadly, that project has seemed to have fallen through, which is a shame because I put a lot of work into it and didn't really go anywhere. I mean, it may still crop up, I don't know, but I need to say that that project's gone. However, what it did do, it inspired me to really start pushing myself and start developing my skills. And that's exactly what I've done over the last 6 or 7 years. Really been pushing myself, really putting the boat out there, creating my own art channel, yada yada. In fact, the last couple of years, last 2 or 3 years, I've been working on commissions here and there, little bits and pieces. The last year or so has been much more consistent with that, which is good. It's what I need. I need consistency. And even since working around this area, I've seen a lot more attention to what I'm doing. I think the fact that I've grown and the fact that I've been pushing myself is really showing. As my skills have gotten better, people are taking more notice of me, and that's really something that has been quite important, quite a thing. So it's been inspiring and quite uplifting. And I'm actually working on a project at the moment. Not sure if it's going to work out. You know, I have a few little doubts here and there, but I'm not sure how it's going to work out. But hopefully, it will. It'll get completed. The guy will be happy with it, and might even lead to other projects, which would be a really positive, encouraging thing. So that's what I've been sort of working on at the moment. So far I'm really happy with the drawing itself. So even if the guy pulls out and doesn't follow through, 2 aspects of the picture I can reuse on something else without any problems, because it's not that they're items that are just generic items. It's when they're combined together that they become more of a personal IP. But the items themselves, I'm really pleased with how it's come out, because I've learned a few additional techniques on Photoshop to create these pieces of artwork that I didn't have before. I've learned little tricks, little trades, but it's still, it's still an artwork. I'm still drawing, I'm still creating the pieces, but I'm using techniques that are much more professional looking. And that's the big thing. I think that's what's changed, is I'm not just drawing better, I'm not just being more creative in my pieces. They're, to me, and I think certainly to other people, and I'm only assuming that, is a lot more professional. The quality of the work is a much higher grade than I have done in the past. And I think I've said this on a previous message before, is I've not always been the most confident about my work and what my drawing skills and things like that. So seeing the interest that people are showing in my work these days, seeing the positive feedback, and just even looking at myself and looking back at my older drawings compared to what I'm doing now, it's like chalk and cheese. It's different. It's so different. It's still me, it's still my artwork, it's still my design, but in some cases I'm looking at it thinking it's not my work, it's not me doing it, but I know it is. It's my physical hands doing it, it's my eyes looking at the page, it's my my knowledge of the different subjects I'm drawing, that I'm creating. So I know it's my artwork, but it's so different than what I've done in the past. Sometimes I look at it thinking, did I really do that? Is that really my work? If there's something you can take from that, is regardless of how you personally feel about your art level or skill, even if you think I can only draw matchstick men, take it to the next level. Just push yourself. If you think you can only draw matchstick men, draw matchstick men, but draw excellent matchstick men and do them better, and improve on that matchstick man. See if you can do that matchstick man having a battle, having a fight. It's only when you start pushing and start going out your comfort zone and stop saying to yourself, I can't do it, I can't draw, I can't do this, I can't get that, I can't draw it this way. You're holding yourself back. This is what I did. My physical, my anatomy was off. It's still not perfect. I'll be honest, it's still not 100% there, but compare it to a few years back, it's a far cry from where I was at. You know, I'm a lot more confident with it, to the point where I'm even now, I can see where it's not quite right and I know how to fix it. Whereas before I didn't know how to fix it, I didn't know how to get there. So it's definitely a growing, you know, it's a growing trend. And as I said on the previous vlogs, I'm really looking forward to where things are going to go in the future, where things are going from in the future with my channel, my artwork and stuff like that. And I'm hoping this year will really be, you know, I will have a breakthrough in all of these subjects, in all of these areas. I'm looking forward to going home, getting on with finishing that project off. And I want to do, and one thing I want to do as well is I want to do streaming more. I know I have tried it. I've had issues, mainly PC not working smoothly and that kind of stuff, but there are things I can do. I can still do manual drawing, but also my presentation voice was not on point, but I'm learning how to project myself a lot better. So look out for videos coming soon. I'm currently editing a couple of things at the minute. I've got a gaming edit I'm doing. I've got some more Lego builds I'm editing. Got a couple of video edits that I'm to holiday events that I'm trying to find out. So many this project's coming, and so look out. We'll be bringing more stuff to you. And until next time I see you guys, I'll catch you later. Bye.